Hello YouTube, this is Gun Hunter 2257. I decided I'd make a quick video before I go hunting this coming weekend, or within the next couple weeks. I think we're gonna go hunting. These are some of the heads I use. I'll just pick them up and then I'll show them to you, and then I'll explain about them later. Alright, so those are the three heads I use for now. I might buy more, or tips, some of you might call them. But you know what I mean. This one, this blue one, is the Rage practice head that comes with them, tip. But I'm just picking off some of the black stuff from my target. But I use the Rage 2-blade 100-grain broadheads, which I'll show you how they are in just a minute. There's the practice head, and then here's just a regular, I think it's like a 100-grain practice tip. In here, let me put my phone down. Sorry, I'm recording from my iPhone. My camera's messed up. In here, I just have some wax for my strings. You know, just kind of keep them nice and waxed. That way I don't have to go out and buy new strings. But what I also wanted to show you was my arrows, which I might have shown them in another video. I can't really remember. It might not have uploaded, but I use whitetail arrows. Shaft size is 30-50 for my bow. But yeah, they're pretty nice. They have the smaller feathers, which I think fly better. Now, these arrows aren't the best because, and I've had a Robin Hood with them, but this arrow, the tip exploded when it hit the target. It was my first shot. I didn't even shoot another arrow after it. I saw it hit and I heard something hit the wall over there. My target's over there, and I heard something fly over there and hit the wall, and I was just like, well, what's that? And I looked at my arrow and that had cracked off again. So now I have to go buy the things again. So they're not the best, but I mean, that's not really the actual arrow shaft. These things fly really nice. The feathers rip really easily, but I had my whisker biscuit adjusted, which is why I don't really like that kind of whisker biscuit. I'm going to buy a new one, just so you know. I'm saving up right now because I just bought that. So yeah, those are the shafts. Now the tips I use, of course, this is the practice head. It's not very big. I use the glue-in things. You glue those in, and then these you just screw in. You don't have to glue in the tips. But here's the practice head. Apparently these things on the side where the blades are, they do move a little bit. As you can see, this one's out a little bit more, and then I push it, and it kind of goes in. Now this thing isn't super sharp. I have the black hole archery target, the biggest one they make, and this one doesn't go all the way through it. Like, most of the time, you can only see about, that much sticking out, but yet this one goes through it on every single shot. So these go through it better than this practice one, at least. But now this one you wouldn't want to touch very much, because this thing is a freaking razor blade. This one is incredibly sharp. Now, let me see if I can hold my phone steady. I'm going to have to try to hold it with my chin. Or you know what? No, here, I can try this. There. Nope, that might not work. Okay, well, I can't really figure out anything to use. Here, let me try this. Sorry about this, guys. Got it. Okay, so here's the head. Really quickly while I'm just talking, yeah, I mean, they're pretty nice. I haven't actually hunted with it yet, but like I said, we're going. This is the regular metal version. It's not the titanium. As you can tell, this is a razor blade. Almost everything on this is, like, sharp. But what happens is on impact, I don't know if I can do this with two hands, but that flicks out like that. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to lower it here. But on impact, it looks like that. as soon as it hits that deer, those blades flick out and they're just going to stay in there. And I mean, I'm almost cutting myself just by poking it. I can feel it. But then when you pull it out of the deer, these things will kind of come in like that. And then you can clean it, replace the blades if they break off, whatever. And just a quick shout-out kind of thing. Well, really not a shout-out, but I really recommend using these broadheads, because those other broadheads, the fixed blade broadheads, that look like a pyramid, those you can't replace the blades. On this one, the blades, you just undo that little screw right there. You just undo that little screw, if you can see it, that thing right there, and then you can, this thing comes undone, and you undo this, and then you undo this rubber band down here, and then you can change the blades if they break or they get dull. But you also have an option of sharpening them. With the other fixed blade broadheads, you can only sharpen them, you can't change them. So you'd have to go out and buy a whole new head if you wanted to change it, which sucks because they're not cheap. You can see the difference, kind of. But I just wanted to give a shout out really quickly to a cool kid on YouTube. His name is Hillbilly for Life. I don't know if it has any numbers afterwards, but I just know that part, Hillbilly for Life. He's on my subscribing list, so you can check out his videos. They're really sweet. He has a lot of good videos out there. He's a cool kid, so I recommend watching his videos. They've helped me set some traps and with fishing stuff, and yeah, so they work pretty good. So check out his videos, and thanks for watching mine. Alright, see you later.